My presentation is about a optimization system that we built to do production forecasting and optimization. And I'm presenting on how we used Pervasives data integrated product to build a lot of the input files, do bulk loading of data from our other systems that need to go into the forecasters, and also generating or processing the output from the optimization. I work for operations. I'm kind of an IT guy that's embedded in the business unit. And we touch every kind of information in the company, contracts, our production data. Of course, we have spreadsheets from everywhere. And so in this optimization project, we needed some tools that would help us process lots of disparate data sources. So since there wasn't anything there, and we sit outside of enterprise, and so we need to go and touch the enterprise data systems, some desktop applications. So we needed some tools, or either custom built or off the shelf, that would help us process that data. We looked at, of course, tools from the big guys, data transfer services from Microsoft. We looked at one of the ETL tools from IBM. And then some small and niche players. In a previous job that I worked on, I knew a little bit about data junction tools, and that's kind of where the project started. One of the big decision makers for us was that the optimization engines require XML input and output. So I knew that it'd be good if we could find a tool that would help us in the processing of XML data. The optimization engines also use XML schemas. Data junctions, or data integrator now, data integrator is able to read and work with XML schemas in generating XML output and reading XML output. So that meant that it was a very good fit for our project. One of the other things that we're now also doing is we're taking that output from the optimization engines, and we're pushing some of that data to our proprietary SCADA system. So we not only are talking to databases and spreadsheets, we're also talking to proprietary systems with. This has been a long project, but as far as the data extraction and load portion of it, it probably took us about 2 months. Once we got the tool and put it in place, we had to go through the building of these extract schemas to match the inputs from the optimization files, and then building the writers, the output portions of it to create the files that go into the engine. So I would say it took us about 2 months for building the system from end to end. Initially, we coded the input and output processing in Java. Took a lot of development time to do that work. With the tool, we were quite pleased with the ease of which we could simply just drag and drop the conversions from XML to XML input and output, and made it really simple. Now we do new conversions within a matter of days. Whenever the inputs change for us, whenever the XML schemas change, it usually takes us a day or so to make the change on our side to support it. Well, that would have been a 1 to 2 week process with Java development. In Java, you have to code everything. You have to code the exception handling, you have to code the transformations. With the data integrator, it's just a point and click, and within no time at all, we've got it implemented. Well, before, it was really a daunting task, because we knew that we would have to hand code the conversion and creation of roughly 400 files per day. We'd have to build some kind of custom tool to do that, and then we'd have to keep up with the changes in the XML files and schemas. With the tool, we're really not concerned with changes to the file, because we know that we can handle just about any change that they throw at us with relatively ease with the tool. As far as ROI, one of the things that we've seen is a reduction in the amount of resources that are required. Initially, when we went into this, there were several Java developers that were doing the coding. to build extract conversions. Now we have one person that's doing the ETL. The best aspects of Data Integrator is the flexibility of the tool. It has hundreds of connectors, so just about any project that we have or any task that we have, any source that we have to support, we know that we feel very confident that we can support that source. We use it for interfacing to several different types of systems. So within the tool, we're interfacing with web services. We're interfacing with Excel spreadsheets. We're talking to our middleware through JMS. So without a doubt, hands down, the flexibility of the tool is superior to anything else that we've looked at.